Sasha makes $72,000. Good money. Should feel comfortable. It doesn't. Every paycheck disappears. No big purchases, no obvious mistakes, just gone. Here's what Sasha didn't know. She was sitting on almost $5,000 a year, hiding in plain sight. Not extra income, not a side hustle. Money already hers, leaking out through cracks she'd never actually looked for. This video is the exact system that finds it. 4 steps, about 2 hours of real work total. By the end, you'll know exactly where your own version of that $5,000 is hiding. Here's why this matters more than it sounds like it should. You probably assume the fix for being broke on a good salary is earning more or cutting out everything fun. Neither is usually true. Most of this gap gets found, not earned, and most people never actually look. The common belief, fixing this means a raise or a painful, months-long budget overhaul. According to financial coaching data, clients typically recover $125 to $315 a month through a focused audit. No raise required, no deprivation required. That's the assumption this whole video breaks. Let's build Sasha's actual reset step by step. Step 1. The audit. Sasha pulled 90 days of bank statements. Took about 40 minutes. She found $315 a month in subscriptions and memberships she barely used, a gym she'd visited twice, 3 overlapping streaming services, an app subscription from a free trial she forgot to cancel. Over a year, that's $3,780. Money she was already earning, just never noticed leaving. Here's where it gets really interesting. Step 2 took even less time. 1 phone call to her insurance provider, 1 to her internet provider asking a single question. Is this still your best rate? Combined, she found $100 a month in savings, another $1,200 a year for roughly 20 minutes on hold. Stack both steps together, $315 plus $100 a month, nearly $5,000 a year recovered in about 2 hours of total effort. Not earned through overtime, not cut through sacrifice. Found. Now let's meet the version of Sasha who never runs this audit. Call him Marcus. Same $72,000 salary, same subscriptions quietly renewing, same $415 a month leaking out every single month for years without a single moment where it feels dramatic enough to notice. Marcus isn't reckless, he's just never looked. Over 10 years, that's steady. Leak adds up to $49,800 in cash alone. Money that simply vanished, never spent on anything he'd actually choose, never doing anything for him at all. Here's the number that actually stings. If Sasha's recovered $415 a month goes toward investing instead of just sitting in a checking account at a conservative 8% return, it becomes roughly $75,300 over. That same 10 years, Marcus is out roughly $50,000 with nothing to show for it. Sasha is up $75,300 invested and still growing. Same salary, same decade. 2 completely different outcomes decided by 2 hours of paperwork. Step 3 matters just as much as finding the money. Sasha had a $2,400 credit card balance sitting at 24% interest instead of letting that found $415 a month blend back into regular spending. She redirected every dollar of it straight at that balance. Paid off in under 6 months. Interest saved on top of the original $5,000. Several $100s more, gone before it could ever compound. Against her. Step 4 locks the whole thing in permanently. Once the debt cleared, Sasha didn't stop the transfer. She just changed its destination. Same $415 a month, now automated straight into an investing account. The same week her paycheck lands. No new decision. Required every month, no willpower needed. The system just keeps running, whether she's thinking about it or not. Now you might be thinking, okay, Weston, this sounds too easy. Where's the catch? Fair question. The catch isn't difficulty. It's that almost nobody actually does the audit. Reviewing 90 days of real transactions feels boring compared to downloading a budgeting app and hoping it fixes things automatically. It won't. The app can't find money you're not looking for. Only the audit does that. You might also be thinking your version won't add up to anywhere. Close to $5,000. Maybe it won't. Maybe it's $2,000, even at half of. Sasha's number, redirected and invested the same way, you're still looking at tens of thousands of dollars over a decade for the same 2 hours of work. Here's what most people don't realize about why this money stays. Hidden for years, small recurring charges never trigger alarm. $12 here, $40 there. Nothing single enough to notice, nothing dramatic, enough to fix. Think of it like a slow leak in a tire, not a flat. A flat gets fixed immediately. You can't ignore it. A slow leak just quietly loses pressure day after day until you finally check and find you've lost. Far more than any single day ever suggested. Sasha's $5,000 wasn't one leak. It was a dozen tiny ones running for years, never loud. Enough on their own to demand attention. Marcus is still driving on that same slow leak right now, and he has no idea. So here's how you run your own version, starting today. First, pull the last 90 days of actual transactions. Not a budgeting. Apps summary. The real statement. Circle anything recurring you don't clearly remember using in the last month. Second, make 2 phone calls this week. Insurance and one other. Recurring bill. Ask exactly one question. Is this still your best? Rate. That's the entire script. Third, before that, found money touches your regular spending, give it. One specific job. Highest interest debt first, emergency fund, or investing second once that debt is cleared. Fourth, once that first job is done, automate the same amount toward its next job immediately. Don't let a single month pass undirected. That's the step most resets skip, and it's the one that makes the gain permanent instead of temporary. Fifth, run this same audit once a year, not just once. Subscriptions. Creep back. Rates change. A yearly 20-minute check keeps the leak from quietly reopening. Sasha didn't get a raise. She didn't cut anything that actually mattered to her. She spent about 2 hours finding money that was already hers, then gave it a job instead of letting it disappear. Again. Marcus is still out there right now on the exact same salary, quietly $75,000 behind a version of himself who simply looked. Your version of that $5,000 is sitting in your own statements, right? Now, nobody's going to find it for you. If this made you want to go pull your own statements tonight, drop up, hit subscribe, and tell me in the comments. What's the first subscription you're about to cancel? I read every single one. I'll see you in the next one.